finally, once you have that routine down, this is it. You have to be consistent in order to make it a habit, because routines create consistency, which breeds habits.
Welcome to My Daily Mindset, where you get an inspirational, educational, and motivational message each day to help you live your best life.
Welcome to day 5 of our 5-day how to create a goal, how to accomplish a goal, everything, from A to Z. And the first 4 days, I'm just going to review real quick. Number 1, write it down. That is the first thing you need to do with any goal. Anything that you want to accomplish, you have to write it down. Then the second thing is you need a plan. You need to have a strategy. You have to break that goal down, and how are you actually going to accomplish that goal? And then once you have that down, you have to take that first action step. You have to actually take action. You can't just plan things and hope they're going to happen. You got to, and that first action step's got to be a simple one. Break that down to the most simplistic, form. If you haven't listened to the previous 4 days, go back and listen to them. It'll give you a little bit better understanding of exactly what I'm talking about when I say simplify that first action step. And then yesterday I talked about once you take that action step, now build a routine. You have to build a routine around however you're going to accomplish that goal, whatever it may be. And then finally, once you have that routine down, this is it. You have to be consistent in order to make it a habit, because routines create consistency, which breeds habits. And so once you have this, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, once you create a habit from it, game over. You don't even really have to worry about it so much or even try that hard, because it is something that you're automatically going to do. So the last part of any goal is really just making that routine a habit. And I think, yesterday I was talking about, setting alarms and planning the day before, to create that routine, right? Because you're, as I always say, when you want to do something new, don't hope that your brain's just going to be like, remember to do it the next day, because that's not how it works. You have to remind yourself to do these things. So you have to leave reminders, whether it's Post-it notes, set alarms, like I was talking about, leaving my gym clothes out, because my goal, I've been saying all week, it's like, I want to be in the best shape of my life in 6 months. I broke that goal down, all the way from the 3-month level to the month level down to the, weekly level. And finally, every single day, what am I going to do? And it was about eating better and exercising. And so, one of the things I was going to do to create a routine was I was going to leave my gym clothes out every single day. Also, I'm probably going to set alarms until everything starts to click, because that's the thing. Once you get the momentum of a goal, it gets easy. It's the first part. It's the first, I always say 8 to 12 days for me is that, it's the sticky part. It's the one where I have to try every day. But then once you get over that sort of hump, and for me, it's 8 to 12 days, it's more downhill. It's easy. You click into it, especially when you're talking about like exercise and eating better. Because once you get past that sort of, your body's freaking out like, oh, where's my sugar? Where's my processed foods? Once it gets past the detoxification part, then you start to have energy, you feel better, and you're like, oh, I don't want to go back to what I was doing before. So that's it, folks. That is the 5 steps. So I'm going to review them real quick again. Ready? Number 1, you have something that you want to do. Write it down. Then once you have it written down, make a plan. Break that goal down and how you're actually going to achieve that. Once you have that down, take that first action step and make it very easy, a simple, easy action step. And then from there, build a routine every single day. And when I talk about routines and every single day, you know what I'm going to say. Write it down the night before. Write what you're going to do. If you make that a habit, everything else is going to take care of itself. If you make the habit the night before or the evening, you write down your next day and you plan it, game over. Your life will get so much better and so much easier. And it literally takes 5 minutes. So that's the one thing I tell everybody to do. Write your day down the night before, and then you just wake up and you follow what your best self wrote down. Pretty simple. And then finally, make that routine a habit. You do that by being consistent, doing it every single day. And again, the first for me, 8 to 12 days. That's sort of the tougher part. But if you know that, it's going to be a challenge. You're going to wake up on day 6 and go, oh, I don't want to do this. But you know what? I know if I keep doing it, it's going to get easier. And maybe day 8, 2 days later, it starts to get easier. And then next thing you know, I never want to go back to that person I was before. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing one. I hope you enjoyed this week. If you did, let me know. Go out and have an amazing day. And remember, this is your life. Live it your way. I appreciate you listening today, and hopefully you found something useful in today's message. And if you did find value, please comment. Also share it with somebody else that may benefit from this. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you can get an inspirational, educational, and motivational message from me every single day.